Welcome back with me. I have a big disclaimer before starting this podcast. I am on fire today. I am so excited to use my voice today to share everything that I want to share right now. It's probably going to be messy. It's probably going to be raw, and that's how we like it. So I'm super happy to find you again and to be here and to be breathing. And I feel so damn good. I have so much to share today. I just went out of the shower, and during my shower I had a pretty how do you say it? Average day. Like on the outside, not so much happened. I was not super productive, but I still could work a little bit. I had some disappointments, some stuff that made me happy. I had very nice chat with friends. But on the inside, oh my God, I feel so good. I am currently sitting in the dark in my bed. I just have a candle and the light of my computer right now. But I don't feel in the dark at all. Inside I feel so much light. And when I was in my shower, I just had this thought of, I'm gonna fucking marry myself. I'm gonna marry myself. And I want to explain. I truly deeply believe that I told you it was about to be messy. I was running after commitment my whole life. Not my whole life, to be honest. That's such a lie. It's definitely messy. Welcome to this podcast. Let's start that again. I think deep down in myself, I'm someone who truly wants loyalty, whether it's with friendship and love and partner and just like people. Like I really expect people to be loyal, and I expect people to commit to a relationship, and I'm craving for this. Like I always dream about, getting married and stuff, because I want someone to commit to me, to us, to the love. And that's beautiful. And first of all, I couldn't see that always. And I also had moments in my life where I wanted everything but commitment. I was just having, dates here and there, and all I wanted is to have fun, and like really no commitment to anything, to any project, person, anything, habit, thoughts. I just didn't want to commit to anything. But right here, right now, today, I really want to commit to myself. And that's why I had this joke with myself under the shower. I was like, I'm gonna fucking marry myself. I want to talk about your truth and your power and how it is already so inside of you, and how we've been trained to believe a different way, to base our knowledge onto external things. And I realized that because I've been writing a lot of vulnerable stuff lately. And I was always, when I was writing it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I should send it. Should I send it yes or no? Is it like just good that I express it for myself, or should I share it? What is it that I want? I don't know. So I'm gonna flip a coin. What the fuck? How a coin can be like, can decide of my fucking life. And I've been doing that all the time because I'm a Libra. I consider myself being most of the time very indecisive, especially for small things that don't really matter. For the big matter in my life, I really know what I want. For big project or big decision, I know. But for the daily, I'm very indecisive because I don't really know. And I always I'm always having a lot of questions in my head. What I should be doing, what is right, and like if I give up on that, what will I win, blah, blah, blah. And if you listen to previous episodes of this podcast, you know that it's been now 3 weeks that I'm going through a very intense breakup. And during this breakup, I realized today that I lost something. I lost a loved one. I lost a relationship. I lost plans, project, a future that we planned together. I lost a person that I truly consider. I lost a friend. I lost a lover. But fucking hell, I fucking found myself back. I think that I forgot myself in that relationship, and now I'm like, this is it. This is it. I lost something and it's so fucking painful. And I had to grieve a lot. But fucking hell, I found myself back. And I told you, I'm fucking on fire, and I don't know where I'm going with that podcast, but I want to share it because those lessons are so fucking precious, and I wish that we could all feel that way all the time, especially us women. I wish, and actually not even women, to be clear, like even men, they're like, the society dictate us, like what they should do and what they're allowed to do and what is like easily acceptable and what is not. And like, fuck that bullshit. Let's bring our fucking power into our own hands and recognize that the key is within us. And I think this is something very easy to understand intellectually, but how do you actually feel it? How do you actually know? And I think this has to do with like really tapping into your inner knowing. And your inner knowing, where it is within you, in your body. That's why I love meditation so much, or any kind of practice where you can really pause for a moment and be still and just observing yourself, knowing yourself. That's how you find freedom. That's the essence of my teaching. That's the reason why I wanted to be a yoga teacher. That's the reason why I wanted to be an intuitive healer. That's the reason why I'm a holistic coach. I want to give the power back to all those beautiful women who forgot their own spark, their own power, their own beauty, their own, that they forgot that they have everything, that you, listening to that, you have everything. You're looking for everything. You want everything that could make you happy, and even beyond that, it's already within you. And you don't need any external thing. Really, I mean it with all my fucking heart. You don't need external validation. You don't need people to tell you what to do, what to think. You don't need people to tell you what time you should feel hungry and eat your food. You shouldn't have no one telling you when it's time to sleep and when it's time to be awake, and what you should eat and the type of diet you should adopt and what you should do with your body and what you should do with the type of clothes that you wear, and how you should think and behave, and what you're allowed to say and what you're not allowed to say, and the type of noise you're allowed to do, and the type of noise, the way you wear your hair, the way you... This is all up to you. That you are the sovereign in your kingdom, in your queendom. You're the queen. You're the fucking queen. You have the power. I am so fired up. I'm just trying to make sense of all of this and really speak from my heart. But I feel right now I'm speaking not just from my heart, but from like my whole body. From my yoni, my guts, my heart, my throat, all. I just feel super empowered. And why do I feel like this? Because I feel so fucking aligned, and it's not just alignment. I feel the queen of my king of again, the queen of my queendom. Like, I feel the queen of my temple. I feel in charge. And I just feel like I can trust myself. This is about self-trust. And my beautiful friend on Instagram, she's called Camille. I don't know how to pronounce her name, and I love her so much. She's one of the sweetest human on this planet. She's just like, seriously, she's an angel. That's, when I see her, I just see something angelic. And she posted something about self-trust, and I don't know, in the same day, a few days ago, everything made sense, and like everything was about self-trust. Like, how do you find your power? It's when you can trust yourself, when you know that even if the outside says something, you're always listening to what is right on the inside, because your body will send you signals. Like, he will tell you your whether it's your belly, whether it's your heart, whether it's your yoni as well. I'm all into connecting with the power of your womb space and your sacral chakra, and like this beautiful space that is our sexual organs that also hold a lot of power in terms of intuition. And whether it's in your that you can see or hear something, and but you know deep down that this is true, no matter if everything on the outside is contradictory to what you're feeling. That is intuition. That is like deep self, like it's that inner knowing that you can't explain, and that is only unique to you. Like, there is no one, like, this is not the truth, like universal truth. I don't believe in that bullshit. Like, it's been years that I don't believe in that universal truth. There is no universal truth. This podcast is the proof that I'm just speaking my own truth as I move through life, as I feel sharing some lessons that I learn from myself. It's my inner knowing. It's what I'm experiencing, and it's how we can support each other by sharing our different truth and accepting that is, we are just part of one thing together, but my truth will be different from your truth, and I don't hold the truth. So I can guide you, I can tell you my story, I can give you advice, I can tell you what I think, what I truly believe, what I think is the truth, but it will never be yours. And I'm sorry to break it down to you, but you have to fight it for yourself. And until you do so, you'll always feel stuck, lost, depressed. You will feel like you have no power. You will feel like a victim. That happened to me so many times, and I still do, and I know it will come back again, because my truth is, I don't believe in something linear. Like, now I get it and I feel so good, and then I will never lose it, and I will always trust myself, and I will marry myself, and I will be committed to myself and to my own truth all the time. No, I know I'm gonna lose it, and that's okay, and it will come back again. Life is a beautiful cycle. That's what I believe. And I love sharing my roadmap. I love sharing my truth, because listening to other people's truth is also what, like, it gives me a lot of power, because it gives me a spectrum of what is possible. It gives me hope, because I grew up in an environment that is not like aligned with my truth. Like, it's very far away from my own beliefs and my values and everything. So listening to podcasts, reading books, and just getting so much knowledge and training and just becoming an expert in my field, it's what helped me to have like so many roadmaps that people gave to me, and it's so amazing. But in the end of the day, I'm the one walking the walk. I'm the one on my path, and I need to paved. I need to pave my own way, and you need to, and you have the power to do it. And society and patriarchy in general, especially around women, but that's another topic, maybe we'll get there one day, made us believe that we don't know, that they know better, that expert knows better, that the news they know better, that it must be the truth, that someone with a high degree knows better than you, that statistics, numbers, that what is commonly shared by everyone is the truth. But this is fucking bullshit. Your truth is just your truth. You decide what you believe in. You decide what you believe in. And the key is within you. Your body always sends you signals of what is right, like what is not right, but what is true to me, what really vibrates and I feel aligned. And you can feel that even if you have a lot of fears. You can feel like, oh my God, I'm fucking afraid. And like all my body is telling that is not the truth. Like not my body, but my mind is telling me that is not the truth because I'm so afraid. But I can still feel in my heart, in my gut, in my yoni that this is aligned. And when you think about another thing that is not aligned and you feel comfortable, you're like, oh yeah, it gives me a lot of comfort, but you can feel there is something. And you're like, no, I don't really believe that. Can't really buy into that. So really, my invitation for you is to go on that quest for yourself, to not trust anything or anyone except then yourself. And if you can trust yourself, you show you that's such a deep, loving thing you can do for yourself. You love yourself so deep that you know you can trust yourself. Like you trust yourself. You trust your own words. You know that you can commit to yourself. And being someone who really like always dream about getting married and this very loyal long-term relationship and building a family and especially right now it's really like put into the light of, oh, this is actually what I wanted, and I tried to build an identity that I was, I wanted to be so free, and no, I'm not, I'm a feminist, and like I don't want this society like getting married and blah blah blah, but like yeah, I did. But what I like is that idea of commitment, and I realized that as much as you cannot love someone really if you don't love yourself, you can't commit to someone if you don't commit to yourself first. And I'm feeling frustrated because I want to use more vocabulary, but again, I'm expressing myself in English. It's not my native language, as you may have heard. But is really recognizing that the key is inside. And that you're strong. And is bringing your power back. Is getting as many roadmaps you can get. That's why I'm really passionate about like investing in myself and learning more and seeing so many other people's roadmaps so I can see what is possible and I can trust myself even more. But at the end of the day, I have to make my own journey. I need to make my life according to my beliefs, according to my values, according to my heart and to myself. And this is completely unique. Even though I will share a lot of, interest and values and beliefs, even though I will be very similar to some people, and we will share like deep core value. My cat. I had to post the video because my cat was like getting crazy on the door because she wanted to come in. So I'm trying to go back to where I left it. I just want to address something that is very important for me and that I realized for myself in the direction of my work, and is being in the coaching industry, being a holistic coach, so coaching about body, mind, and soul connection, coaching about how you can become the best version of yourself, how do you want to embody your life, talking about spirituality and self-development, and helping people to transform and to really like change the things that limit those limiting beliefs and mindset block that prevent you from being that version of yourself that you are. And that's the thing. I mentioned many times about my work that I only work with people that can feel their own potential. And if they can feel their own potential, they know that what the mind is telling them, those limiting beliefs and everything that they feel they are stuck, the feeling your potential is feeling your truth behind all this bullshit. And it's, how do we come back to that truth of yours, to the core essence of your being, so you can fully be that and fully embody that. And what it does when you do that is that you don't need for approval, you don't need for external validation, and you go after your dreams. And that's why I'm focused on entrepreneurs and myself. I always been super passionate about entrepreneurship, is because there is something when you get to your core, to your own truth, you fully embody your uniqueness onto this earth, and you're connected to that, then you have so much time to go after your project, your dreams, your life. You know exactly what you want to do, your direction, you have a clear view, and nothing can stop you. And you're fully aware that there will be obstacles on your way, but you're fully equipped to navigate through life and to get everything that you desire. And I swear to God, this is possible, and you deserve it. So I wanted to address this, being in this industry, and myself, I really wanted to grow my business, and I was really needing a strategy. I was all into the spiritual and like surrendering to the universe, and just like my strategy was hope. And I needed the business strategy, but I have a background in business school, so I know. Hello, my cat is here. Oh. So I knew a lot about strategy, I knew a lot about business, but the way I learned it in the business school is really, really not aligned with my business. The essence of my business is to work with women, to work with the heart, with spirituality, and this is not what they teach here in business school. So I was looking into that, and now the algorithm of Instagram just show me many coaches, and I started following a lot of coaches and like a lot of strategy and a lot of business coaching, and I hate it and I love it at the same time. Like, I found what I was looking for, and I'm so grateful for it. But I can still see so many people telling you like, you need to do this, you need to do that, and the way they I don't know, the way they treat people is like, you need to find their pain point, and then you need to press onto the pain point and show that you're the expert. So you need to show them what they're doing wrong and how you can save them, and how you know better, and how you're the expert. Oh my God. And I bought into that. I could feel that it was not so much my truth, and I didn't quite like that. But fuck off. I don't want to be working with people and like teaching them and being like, I know better and I'm the expert. I do consider myself as an expert into my field, and like I have tons of years experience, certification, studies. Like, I have a solid background. I really do have a solid background. So I consider myself as an expert. But I don't consider myself as an expert over you, that I know better. I know a lot of things, and I'm here to serve you. I'm here in service to you, to bring everything that I learned, everything that is also has been gifted to me, everything that is natural for me, to bring it to you, to help you, to support you on your journey. And the journey, we do it together, hands in hands, holding hands, and for you to be fully empowered. And I feel like a lot in the coaching industry is about making people, like, in order for them to buy your program or to work with you, you need to make them feel like victims, like they need you. I do believe that people, they need you. My cat is so cute. She wants so much cuddle right now, and like my heart is melting. And at the same time, I'm so passionate about what I'm saying. So it's very confusing. I told you it would be messy. I love it. It's so true. It's like no bullshit. It's not perfect, and I love it how perfect it is when it's not perfect. But I hate it. I hate this. But that's like you need to learn a lot and to experience a lot in order to really know what is your truth, to really know what works for you, what don't work for you, and what and knowing that your truth will change with time, and you will always be adjusting and readjusting. But working this way, making people feel like disempowered, in order for them to buy your program, in order for them to want to work with you. And it's to me, this is just manipulation. And how do you want them to trust you? That's crazy. How do you want them to trust you if you, before even getting into working with you, you make them feel like they don't know. You make them feel like there is a power manipulation thing of like they're better than you. They are more evolved. They will teach you. They will. No, that's no. And I know, of course, like I'm making like generality, and I know not everyone works like that. And I know beautiful, wonderful coach that I personally work with, and that I know they're friends or people I admire that are not like this. So I don't want to be like, but I just want to address that this is present. So and of course I'm talking about my work and my job and my industry. I hate to call it like this. Just sounds weird. My industry, the coaching industry. I'm into the love industry. Here we go. Into the human experience industry. Yeah, it's whether it's I'm talking about that, but it's more in general. Like whatever you consume, make sure you check how it makes you feel. Make sure that you feel empowered already. And I know I haven't been always like this. I know I also, try to follow those rules and not following my own truth and be like, yeah, I need to show people that I know. I need to show people that they need to work with me, that I can bring them what they are looking for, that's not how the fucking hell I want to work. And it goes beyond. That's not how I want to connect with people. That's not how I want to build friendship. That's not how I want to be a work relationship. That's not how I want to build romantic relationship or a relationship with my family, with anyone. I want everyone to feel empowered. Oh, you're so cute. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's the cutest little cat. So here we go. I can't really focus anymore, but I think I went and expressed most of what I wanted to express. And we are around the... Ouch, she's biting me. Okay, I think the cat is like just bringing my focus out. To sum up everything that I shared, never ever question, forget your own power. Never trust no one but yourself. And know that even in doubt, even when you're lost, even when you don't know what to do, even when you don't know what is the next step, trust yourself. Yeah. No, what are you doing? I feel like she was about to vomit on me. Please don't vomit. That's the best way to end this podcast. Like, that is the proof that is raw, unedited, and messy, and that is completely human. So from one human being to another, from one queen of her queendom to another that is listening to me right now, all the way till the end of this podcast, I love you so much. I'm so grateful. And I send you all my strength and all my vibe and I would love to connect. We can connect on Instagram or Facebook. My cat is biting me. Okay. Have a lovely rest of your day, night, whenever you listen to that.